Well, as the United States celebrates the 4th of July, we are reminded of Americans who are still fighting for their freedom. United States Marine veteran Paul Whelan has been wrongfully detained in Russia since 2018 when he was accused of spying. The Whelan family has been working with U.S. officials closely as they continue to negotiate Paul's release. And we want to welcome Paul's brother, David Whelan, to the show. David, good to see you. Happy 4th of July. Thank you for your time. On such a busy day, you've been a vocal advocate for your brother and his release, and I know this has been excruciating for your family. When was the last time that you or another family member spoke to him?
Sometime in the last few days, he has been able to call in the same way that the Russian government has been interfering with Mr. Gershkovich's consular access. The prison interferes with Paul's ability to call. And so some days he gets to make a call and some days they just won't allow it. But he's doing the best he can, I think.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how is he doing? Can you elaborate any more than just the best that he can?
Well, I think he goes at it one day at a time. The prison has cut back on food. He's lost a lot of weight, and they aren't even able to make as many clothes in the factory because the Ukraine war has limited the supplies. So they're idle a lot. It's a very depressing life.
Yeah, I know that this weighs on you as his brother, as a family member. And I wanted to kind of pick your brain on this. We received word yesterday that U.S. Ambassador Lynn Tracy was allowed to visit American journalist Evan Gershkovich, who's also being held in Russia, as you just mentioned. But what about the other Americans being held? Not only your brother, but also Texan Mark Swedan, who's been held in a gulag for a decade in China. Were you given any heads up?
Well, no. I think what is amazing, really, about the State Department and the professionals in the consular staff in all of these embassies, the embassy in China that would be attempting to help Mark Swedan, the Russian embassy or the U.S. embassy in Russia, Ambassador Tracy and her folks, and Ambassador Sullivan before that, they do amazing work going out to visit every American, not just the ones that are wrongfully detained, but every American, to look after their well-being, to make sure that they are getting mail, that they're getting consular access, they're getting whatever they need. So Paul's been visited by ambassadors in Mordovia, and the staff go out there regularly every couple of months to make sure that he's got food and medicine that he needs in order to survive. So we're so grateful for what the U.S. Embassy, the State Department staff do.
Okay. And we were thinking about you a couple weekends ago, when we watched the Wagner Group stage that short-lived uprising against Putin. What went through your mind? And at that moment, did you have heightened concern for your brother's safety that weekend?
I didn't. I mean, it really just underscores the collapse internally of Russia. It's a very sad country. I feel sorry for the Russian people. On a day like today, when you know that America has its freedom and Americans have it, at least Paul has that to look forward to, that at some point he will be coming back to a free country. And people in Russia really can't understand what it is to have the rights and freedoms, not always perfect, but the opportunity, the possibility of the freedom. And I think Paul is sustained by that.
Yeah. And just a few seconds left. You still have hope that he's going to come home. When do you think that might be?
Well, I'm sure he will come home at the end of his sentence or before. Hopefully it will be before so that he can see our parents. I'm worried that they won't be here otherwise. But yes, we maintain hope and hope that the U.S. government is successful in making a concession that brings them home.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.